today.
Getting some new stuff today. Let's get rid of some. Let's talk about some social media stuff right quick.
Yeah.
Or some random current events.
Yep.
So ASAP Rocky, what's your view on ASAP?
So
He out there in what is it? Sweden, someplace getting locked up for fighting in the street.
Sweden.
Like
He got I think he was locked up for fighting.
yeah.
And supposedly, if I'm not mistaken, it's the last thing I heard that there's the crazy part is Donald Trump's supposed to be getting them out because of Kim Kardashian. Her connects with him, so that's supposed to be happening. And it's kind of crazy because you go fighting in Sweden is like is a crazy crime, but the bigger thing is from what I'm hearing is that they're like targeting, or supposedly, I'm doing quotations, but
Air quotes for the YouTube.
Yeah, they're targeting people like rappers and stuff like that when they come to Sweden.
When they come there, they ready for them, looking for them to act up.
Yeah, so it's like the hip hop police all over. Yeah, all over. Old school.
Yo, but from what I saw and from what they talk about, they said the dudes was following them or the dudes messed with them, so they ended up fighting the dudes and beating the dudes up.
Yeah, so this is how I feel when you're a celebrity. Like, there's people going to be egging you on. Like, I don't know if you remember when the Migos was out there. I think Offset was out there with Cardi B, and then some guy was like, the Migos was out there, and he was just egging them on, and he was like, I dare you hit me. I dare you hit me.
This dude's out there waiting for a couple. They're waiting for the check.
Yeah,
like,
of course.
He got how much money? Oh, yeah, hit me.
Easy come up.
So you gotta kind of like chill out. But, some people don't have that chill in them. Some people be ready for action 24/7.
So, Jen, you got to be ready for some jail action. It's just either the one. Like, you got to be ready. Like, if you know, like, some people are like, I don't care, I'm going to take the charge or whatever like that. Because you already know that's what's going to happen.
I've never been ready to take any charge.
Exactly.
I'm just not built for that.
Exactly. But, people are like, I'm going to take the charge or I'm going to go to jail or whatever the situation is. And if you are ready, then you got to go ready for those consequences. That's how I feel. So as far as the ASAP Rocky thing is, like, I know very little. All I know is what was going through the news.
Yeah.
Obviously, when he gets back to the States and stuff like that, he'll have his own story. You'll probably be like, I wasn't doing that.
I wasn't doing that, man. They was trying to rob me or something. Yeah.
I was just
singing some different story.
I was just singing my song, and then all of a sudden I'm in jail. It's just going to be his story. So right now it's just like, the Sweden story is that he was getting into some crazy fights. His story is going to be like, I wasn't doing anything.
I was minding my
Somewhere
business.
in the middle is the absolute
It's the truth.
So.
Yeah, but he's losing crazy money. Like, he was over there to do a tour.
Yeah.
So now he's canceling. He's losing crazy money.
That's why you got
on top of the money he's going to have to pay for all these court fees, lawyer fees, and all this other stuff.
And that is the reason why you got to have people around you to be like, you know what? Even though people are trying to push us into this type of situation, we got to keep it moving. We just got to keep away from all of whatever's going on, because I don't, you're going to mess up funds for stuff like that, Oh,
yeah. You're gonna end up screwing yourself in the long run.
Mm-hmm. So I'm all for the ignore, and just keep it moving.
Keep going.
Man. Yep.
Either that or just hire some security, man. Stop being cheap. Stop trying to kick it with your boys. Hire some security.
You gotta do what does it say? What
man.
They said in the, All About the Benjamins. You got LIG it, man. Let it go. Let it go,
man.
Let it go.
Let it go before you be locked up.
Yeah. You don't want to be Akon. So that's what it is.
Other thing I was reading, I was talking to you about this before we started.
Yeah.
In PA, some part of Pennsylvania, I don't even know where it was, but the school system, the school district, said that the parents of the school district owed them approximately $22,000 in lunch money.
What?
So, like, most school systems, you have to pay. You pay for lunch, and lunch is like $2-3.
Okay,
but it's like breakfast and lunch. They give you breakfast and lunch for like $2-3, something like that. So, in this whatever school district it is, people haven't been paying for the lunch or the breakfast. They've been sending their kids to school hungry.
They was like, you know what?
I ain't buying no groceries.
I ain't buying no groceries.
Milk too high.
Go to school. What is that thing? School is your time. yeah, your time. When they home, I feed them and do all that other stuff. When they in the school, that's your time.
So the school district, and all of this is always supposedly. Everybody says, well, no, we didn't say that. But supposedly there was a letter sent to the parents that was like, look, if you don't start feeding your kids at home, we're gonna put in charges for you with like the child services saying like you're neglecting your kids.
Holy cow! So
they're gonna start.
So they're gonna sue the parents.
No, they're gonna send the parents to jail. They're gonna try to get them put in jail for like neglect because you're not feeding your kids breakfast before they come to school.
Oh, so how did they know that then?
Because they come to school eating.
Oh, because they come to school eating. They were so they would happen to be hungry at 12 o'clock. So I assumed that you didn't feed them at 8.
No, but they come to school eating breakfast too.
Okay.
So they come to school eating breakfast and they eating lunch, and the parents ain't paying. The parents just like, hey, put on my tab. I get it later.
Well, after 7 years, if it's like credit cards, it goes away. So the kids will be like,
it goes away.
Yeah, exactly. So after 7 years, what they'll be in high school, we don't got to worry about that no more.
Okay, but could you imagine that, yo?
No, I cannot imagine
They come knock on your door, like, yeah, you got to go do. What
mom,
I do? Oh,
listen,
you ain't pay your lunch bill.
Listen, I'm from the era. I'm old. We're old. So at the end of the day, I remember back in the day when you go to school, they basically fed you. Like at public schools, they fed you.
No, you get fed. In most cities, you get paid. Like public school lunch is free.
Yes,
it's only a few. Like in Georgia, like if you don't qualify, quote unquote, if you make over the certain amount,
okay,
then you got to pay for school lunch, or you just give your kid lunch and take to school with them.
Okay.
But who the hell's doing that?
No,
I'm not waking up making no peanut butter jelly sandwich in the morning. Like, hey man, look. Go ahead and put these $10 on your lunch books.
Yeah,
it's like jail.
It's like commissary.
Yeah, it really is. Because Katie, she goes to school.
Okay.
And at one point, she had to pay for school lunch. And it was really like, she called me like, hey, I need some money on my account so I can get lunch. I was like, what the hell?
Yo, did she have to
the
press,
first time she called me.
Did she have to press 9 to speak to you? What kind of stuff is this? Like, this is crazy. I don't understand.
That's the way the school districts work, man. Ever since after the 80s.
Okay.
All that free stuff went away. All them after school programs, all that stuff went away after the 80s.
So everybody got to get their break. So
unless you got to be under that poverty line.
Yeah, people figure it out how to get under that poverty line. I'm gonna figure it out.
Oh, I know some people I work with who on paper they under the poverty line. But they go to work with me every day. But what the hell is going on around here?
Figure out a way to get on that poverty line so I ain't got to wake up at 7 o'clock. So so basically, you're saying that they're going to try to. So they're going to send all these parents. So nobody was paying.
I don't know how many people. $22,000 is a lot of money.
That's a lot of money.
So it was a lot of people that wasn't paying.
So if it's let's say kids are going to school from kindergarten to most schools from like kindergarten to 8th grade, correct? Yeah. And then all of a sudden after 8th grade it's like high school.
Sometimes they break it up, but for the most part, you go from K to 8.
So I wasn't paying like if my kid went to kindergarten, right? I was like, the hell with your damn thing. I'm not making no damn lunch. Go ahead and eat whatever hard pizza and all that stuff like that. Because they got that hard pizza.
That's only on Fridays.
Yeah, that was like the gift.
Yeah.
With that long slab of cheese on the top and no sauce.
And them little triangle-shaped pepperonis or funny-shaped pepperonis.
So you send them to school. So that's what you said is like $3-4 a day for lunch, like every day or something like that.
Yeah, it's like $2 if you want. If you want some ice cream, you got to pay extra dollars.
Oh, the hell with all this. Yeah, you're going to have to take me to jail. I got to do throw away the key.